and I think anxiety ends up being the fear of what's to come kind of thing.
Sure.
If you're doing the right things, there's nothing to fear.
You're taking control.
Your parent, yeah, exactly, right. And once you're in control, you're ready. Now you're prepared. Kind of go back to Cat Book. You're prepared to race your.
That really hit your balls, sir.
And I was thinking, to your point, you were talking about pattern recognition and everything. And the one thing I learned, the one thing I was really good at, was I always wanted to be a behaviorist, BCBA,
Yeah.
certified behavior analyst. I worked with a brilliant one down in Pensacola, Florida. Taught me a lot of good stuff. Because the school I worked at was pretty wild for a minute there. We had the padded rooms and magnetic doors.
Cool. Kids was. No, I mean maybe not cool. Sorry.
Yeah, it was a unique experience. It definitely, and it was. When you start to address a negative behavior will always get worse before it gets better.
Sure.
So when you're working with a kid and you start to kind of, you want to mitigate their outbursts, you're probably going to see an uptick in those outbursts once you kind of start attacking them. And I think that kind of happens, with us too. We don't realize is if, I want to be this and I'm doing this and I'm going to make these changes. I might find myself kind of fighting these changes, but
Growth isn't linear. It's like this.
yeah. So it's gonna, I think that you got to be prepared, and even in other people, but especially yourself. If you're gonna try to change something or address something, you can kind of expect some resistance.
Yes.
Be prepared for that. You need to fight through that. I think on the other side is growth and change with good things.
I agree with that.
And I think a lot of people don't realize, go back to that negative self-talk, our brains, what they call neuroplasticity, it's very malleable.
Yes.
It can change.